Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to another edition of On the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. I'm your boy, Iceberg. Tonight is my unique guest, and her name is Spirit Particles. Say hello, Spirit Particles.
Hello.
All right, glad to have you on the show. Thanks for accepting my invitation to come by.
Thanks for inviting me. It's a
I'm,
surprise. So.
definitely looking forward to picking your brain a bit and looking through your mocks and have you display your mocks on the showcase tonight.
Cool.
So let's see, what part of the US are you from?
I am from West Michigan. I
Okay.
live a little town called Muskegon, right on the Lake Michigan shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
As we Michiganders do, it's about here.
Gotcha.
It's a small town, about 4,000 people or so.
Oh, okay. You live in like Mayberry town, like Mayberry.
Well, I wouldn't call it Mayberry, but
Okay. No, Hoosier lives in Mayberry.
Yeah, Hoosier lives
I got you. So D, how'd you tell us how'd you get into Lego? How you start playing with these blocks?
Well, I had a brother who was 10 years younger than I was, and we spent a lot of time back in the day playing Lego. But we didn't have any of the fancy sets. We just had a big box of, the standard ones: yellow, red, blue, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We just over and over and over, we'd make different little cities. Usually down on our little personal beach that we had. So our Legos got dirty. And then when I saw that I didn't play with them, throughout my adulthood and stuff until the Lego movie came out. I saw that and I'm like, I need to go see that. And I was
okay.
On my way home. I stopped and bought, I think, the Cloud Cuckoo set, and I was hooked.
Okay. I gotta look that one up. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Yeah, it's from the Lego movie, Cloud Cuckoo.
Okay.
But that's it has to do with the Unikitty.
Okay.
And I like the Unikitty. I've tried to collect all the Unikitties, but of course I failed because
you got quite a few. You do have quite a few Unikitties.
Yeah. Because I won't pay $20 for a Unikitty, so I don't have some. And then one day my nicer other half brought home a great big box of bulk Lego.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, I had so much fun sorting through that stuff, and I started selling stuff on eBay. And I had no idea what I was doing, so I was practically giving it away on eBay. But I was also making money to buy what I wanted.
Okay.
And then one day I just happened to come upon Bricklink somehow. I don't even, because I was like searching for Lego or something like that, and I found Bricklink, and I'm like, holy crap! So then I made and started selling stuff on Bricklink, which led me to YouTube. So
okay. Yeah, it's funny. The bug kind of spread fast for you, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what are your tell me, what are your Lego aspirations? What's the next big adventure for you?
My next big adventure is to go to Philly like everybody else. And I'm working on a Asian themed town village right now. I call mine a village. And I'm going to try to bring as much as I can to Philly once I figure out how I'm gonna bring it to Philly.
Okay, okay, yeah. It's always figuring out how to travel with that stuff. I mean, I think Hoosier would be the best, your best reference. You need to give him a call and he'll tell you.
I think I seen him say that he has a trailer or something. A trailer.
I think he took a van. I think it was like almost like a minivan. I think he took. I want to say that's what he usually rolls with. It's like a minivan. He packs it down.
My family that has a minivan that I can borrow.
Minivans do it. Extra cargo room in a minivan. So tell me, D, when you're diving deep in the Lego, tell me how would you describe your work? Take me through the vision that you see when you're creating.
Oh, I just build by the seat of my pants. I just it's trial and error. You know, I don't plan out anything. Sometimes things will just pop in my head and I have to try it. Like I'm working on turning the Temple of Ultimate into a modular, and I was trying to figure out how to do a roof for it, and I came up with something in my sleep, you know.
Okay.
And that's pretty much how I do it. Trial and error, and where the heck did that come from?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and that's
the kind of build I am. Yeah, that's the kind of build I am saying, building like trial and error, just, whatever works. If it works, then I roll with it. If it ain't work, I do it again. So I'm not a planner at all.
Me either. And the problem with that is it takes me longer to build because I have to order parts, and then I don't have enough parts, and I run out of parts, order more, and I order too much. So
right.
I was really trying to do this without buying any parts, and I almost did it. I have to order some for the roof. I just can't. Just because I don't want the roof to be a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes it depends on what my friends have if they want to do a trade too. So.
Oh, always up for a good trade. I trade with my friends. So those guys are great.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make out on the best end of the trade. Sometimes. So you're a brick tuber, right, D?
Yeah, I joined brick tubers right away when I first heard of it.
How long you been?
I actually bought something. For the new year thing, I guess.
Oh, okay, what'd you win?
Never win anything. One of the little starter sets, Jungle, I think, and a coffee cup.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that coffee cup. I do. I like that coffee
cup. Which is good because I bought a coffee cup, but I broke it in Buffalo.
So now you got a replacement, right?
Excuse me, I gotta take a drink.
So tell me, what's unique about your building process when you build?
Oh, I don't know if I do anything unique. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about the dock, right? You had the dock work that you did for your some of your Ninjago sets.
Yeah, that dock I don't know, that just came to me out of the blue, and just messing around, and I just initially I was just making a dock for the little welcome center fish store or whatever that I made. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I got to make this dock the whole way down, and So that's what I did, and I made a little. I raised up all my buildings this way and used these little brackets, and I attached my dock to the brackets. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to figure out how to make it stand there.
I got you,
So
got you, got you.
I guess that's a little
So,
unique.
when you build, do you allow other people to see your progress, like from step one to the final step?
Not always. Sometimes I do share what I'm doing on Instagram or whatever, or if I'm chatting with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But there was an instance like when I made the roller rink. I didn't show that to anybody. I kept that a big secret because
Mm-hmm.
every time I make something, I'll start building something. Then I see like 5 or 6 of them. I'm like, oh man, I want to do something original. So I like kept that secret until I
Okay.
was done.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
it's also a model of the roller rink that I went to when I was young. So
Okay. Okay.
it's close. I mean, it's a different color, but it's close as I could get it.
Oh.
And people that know it say it does look like it. So
Mm-hmm. So
memories.
do you do you have any other hobbies outside of Lego that you sometimes bring into your mocks? You said it sounded like you used to be a skater.
Well, when I was young, I was a roller skater when I was young. That was many moons ago. I haven't done it in a long time. I mean, roller rinks aren't really big anymore. There, I think there's one in the area. I mean, not very close.
Mm-hmm.
I like movies and I like reading. Uh, uh, but yeah, mostly Lego.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
can be annoying to my family, but whatever.
When you say, do you build? Do you get a chance to build with your family, or do any projects with your family?
Uh, Sometimes I get my nicer other half
Mm-hmm.
involved, but she's not really into it so very much. She likes to do some of the architecture things, but other
Mm-hmm.
than that, she gets bored with it really quick. She likes to do harder things like glass
Okay.
blowing.
Mm-hmm.
That are harder than Lego.
Okay. Okay. So you is would you say that Lego building is therapeutic for you?
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
Um, I find uh, building Lego very, very relaxing. Release stress. Um, the sorting could be a bit stressful, but
Okay.
because
Okay.
sometimes I just have too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, uh, like if I get sometimes I come across some bulk, and I just end up with way too much stuff, and it makes me crazy, and I have to like, who wants this? Sometimes I just have to give stuff away just to make me sane again, but mostly Lego is therapeutic for me. I think it helps me relieve
Okay.
stress,
All right.
and I have to bring out my creativity somehow.
I was just about to ask you that. Were you ever like an artist with a different medium? Because you strike me as like an artistic person.
Um, I I have been a writer.
Mm-hmm.
I when I was younger, I used to draw a bit, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
that great at it. But more more I'm more of a reader and a writer. So
Okay. Okay.
um,
Mhm. So
That's
I,
all.
I can see why the creativity comes easy to you because you create with words. You can create a story with words. You would be able to. It's easy to really create with Lego. Do it the way you want because we build stories as we build in our mocks. So we're building a story inside of a modular.
Yeah, and Linda's a artist all the way around too, so
Hmm.
so I have to like compete somehow with the artist.
I got you. I got you. You got to stay in the game. I get it. I get it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Has your love for Lego ever helped you persevere through a difficult situation? You care to share?
Oh yeah, uh, that earlier this year I was having like a really difficult time because something changed at work, and
Hmm.
I was like all stressed out because this person was just totally stressing me out. And
Hmm.
I mean, so much so I had to take some time off of work.
Okay.
So I jumped in my car and just drove, and I kept stopping at Lego stores. I
Okay.
don't live by a Lego store, so I stop at a Lego store, buy something, put it
Uh
together
huh.
in my hotel room, go visit. I went visit a friend in Delaware, and on the way there, I think I went to 3 Lego stores, and then from there, I went down to Florida to visit Julian and Brittany, uh,
Okay.
which was therapeutic for me because Julian's a great friend. And then from there, I went up to North Carolina, stopping at a couple more Lego stores. I had a whole trunk full of Lego when I got home, but
It sounds like a big bill.
yeah, and I stopped at a friend's house in North Carolina and stayed there for a day or two. And it was just a road trip where I uh, bought some Lego and put together some Lego and visited some friends, and
Hmm.
yeah, it helped me get through that situation. I guess I'm still not all the way through it, but
Hmm. It makes the pain ease just a little bit, just a little bit.
yeah.
What was your out of all your projects, whether if it was a mock or out of the box set? What was the most difficult?
Uh, Difficult. The most difficult. The uh most difficult one is one that I hate. No, I don't hate it. Now together, I don't hate it. But when I was building it, I was starting to hate it. It was it was one of the architecture sets. It's a hotel. What the heck's the name of it? I think it's like a Japanese hotel or something.
Oh.
Uh, I don't remember the name of it, but I got totally mad when I was building that.
Hmm.
I mean, because it was like mostly all the same color and little pieces,
Hmm.
and I just got really angry when I was building it.
I got you. I got you.
Uh, what the heck is the name of that? Now it's gonna drive me crazy because I don't know the name of it.
Oh, it happens. It happens.
But
But tell me how much important is the AFOL community, the Lego AFOL community, to you and your builds?
I think the AFOL community is great. I mean, uh, for my builds, I don't know. I guess I do get inspiration from other people. Um,
Hmm.
uh, like when I made my haunted house, I got the idea to use plates on it from Rubric because
Hmm.
he did the Monster Fire haunted house with plates, and so I tried. I didn't do the Monster Fighters. I made my own haunted house because I didn't want to pay like $350 for the Monster Fighter one. So
Got you. I
I
got you.
made it out of plates because I saw him do. But I pull ideas from the AFOL community, and just the support you get from the other AFOLs is great. It's fantastic. I just you know we're humans. We need a tribe.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Of course. Of course.
And the Lego people are my tribe.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, which one of your builds, either mock or out of the box, are you most satisfied with? Which ones you most happy about?
My garden.
Okay. Okay. What is it
That's
about
it.
your garden that makes that your starship?
Um, I, I don't know. It's just like anytime that we have guests in the house, they come upstairs and they're just like wow by the garden.
Hmm. Okay.
And it's a sense of pride, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, they're like, I had no idea you could do this with Lego.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a challenge
What was
there too, because the
what you say?
flowers like to fall down a lot.
Yeah. I mean, and what I picked up from doing your PowerPoint is that you're a detailed type of person. So I can understand where you're coming from when you're saying that the garden, because you have a lot of detail in that garden.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not that much of a detail oriented person, except when I'm decorating my mocks and stuff. Then
Hmm.
the detail tends to come out.
Okay. Okay. What was your most memorable interaction you had with someone regarding your Lego hobby?
Um, Going to Buffalo and hanging out with you know Kelly and Bubba and all those guys that were there.
Hmm.
Uh, that was really fun, and I mean, because I'm sort of a socially awkward person, so even though it was really hard to do, I had a lot of fun with them, and I really enjoyed myself. And you know, and when I went to Florida to visit with Rick Smith and Brittany,
Hmm.
they're great too. People are just so um, how do you describe it? Welcoming or accepting of you know just however awkward and weird you are. So
Most folks that play with Lego are weird, awkward, and socially, disabled most of the time. So it's the truth. We are.
yep.
Hey, folks, thanks for tuning into on the Icebox with Iceberg. You made it halfway through. If you're just tuning in, we're on a part of the segment where we go to the PowerPoint slide and we learn about the mocks of spirit particles, who's our guest this evening. So I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. So how'd you come up with your sig fig?
Just trying to make it look like me. And I did have to change my torso though because that one comes from one of the Simpsons
Hmm.
characters, so it's running out. So
Yeah.
so, but back in the day when I had one of the jobs I had, I always walked around with pens in my pocket like that. So
Okay.
that's why I
Okay.
chose that one.
Yeah.
But I think it pretty much looks like me anyway. But
Yeah, we try to get close to it. Sometimes it's hard picking pieces, but we try to get
but
close to it.
then after I made my torso, one of the P-Falls made his, and it looks exactly like me. And I'm
Look at
like,
the same.
"You
Yeah.
got long lost kid?"
Right. Yeah. That's
That was
funny.
Alex.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it is Christmas time, and I see that you have your Christmas display out. You got quite the winter selection you have here.
Yeah. I I was gonna try to do all the snow in Lego too, but I couldn't. I just couldn't do it this year.
Hmm.
So because I don't really like the whatever that is, that cloth snow, whatever.
Yeah, the
But
cloth. Yeah.
so I gotta start saving some white so I can make it all Lego.
Oh, I got you. Got you.
But that's what I put that out every year like that. Those are all sets though. None of it's modular.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, none of it's mock, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, but this is an easy, Christmas display. Easy. I like looking at the Christmas display because a lot of people that over the years they collect all of them, and you can see, like the different houses and the different sets that from either 2007 to 2015 and to now. So it's pretty cool looking at those sets.
There's my little.
So who?
That's Ziggy.
Ziggy. Okay. Okay.
He likes
All right.
that
How long?
set
How
there.
old is Ziggy?
He's I don't know, 3 years old, I guess, 3 or 4 years old. I got him
Okay.
from
Okay.
the rescue probably
Mhm.
2 years ago.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's
Okay.
a hunter. He's a hunter, and he
Mhm.
thinks. I mean, that's why we got that old tablecloth on the table, is because he's always laying on the table. See, it's all
Mhm.
scratched up. The
Right.
tablecloth.
Right.
He likes that
Okay.
Lego set for some reason. He doesn't
Uh,
bother the other ones.
I was going to ask you, does it get in the way? Because cats like to jump on top of things, and does he get in the way of the building?
Not he hasn't bothered the Christmas ones, and
Hmm.
we have all the architecture are on a bookshelf downstairs. I mean down there, and he
Hmm.
doesn't bother that either. So, and he doesn't come upstairs very much. Um,
Okay.
where my office is and most of my Lego, he doesn't come up here,
Okay.
but he spends a lot of time outside too. So,
Uh, so the funny thing about this is that before I got a chance to know you, I seen this, and I seen this. Matter of fact, it was last year it was this year, earlier this year at Brickfest. It was the first time I seen it, and since then I've been seeing it everywhere. I'm like, what is that? What is that? This
that's
thing is it's made its way all the way over to Australia too. You look in the Oz's city, and it's he's got a billboard. Be a Richard, don't be a yeah. But so uh, what inspired this little this comic relief?
well, just you know, people can be how else can you say it? People can be assholes,
Right.
and I see it a lot. And one day I seen somebody giving I think it was A-Fall Man a hard time
Hmm.
just about one of his videos, and people were saying, "Hey, just if you don't like it, don't watch it." And he said, "I'm just giving him constructive criticism." And that's when Richard was born.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
Richard had to come out and tell that person the real definition of constructive criticism.
Hmm.
And then I tried to keep it going, but I just got busy, and he was doing a word of the week every week for a while. but I just got overwhelmed and busy, and now he is basically evolved into just annoying Trump on Twitter.
Gotcha, gotcha. That's awesome. I got to get me one of those billboards. I like it.
He's still around though, so maybe he'll jump back in now and then. I don't know.
Yeah, it should. It should. You need to get back in action. Hey, So, what inspired the doggy care? The doghouse doggy care.
Um, just I know people that take their dog to doggy take daycare, and we've experienced having to take care of a dog. My daughter's dog. Well, not me, but my Linda took care of the Gordy the puppy, and so I don't know. I thought I needed a doggy daycare center, and I had a bunch of log bricks, and that's what I made out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a couple of different floors to it.
Mm-hmm.
One floor is just hanging out and eating and stuff, and the second floor is where they take a nap,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go up on the roof and go swimming.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Love the technique with the log bricks too. That gives it that texture feel. Everything's one dimensional with the brick. And even the masonry breaks it up a little bit. But actually, implementing the log bricks gives it that 3D dimension. So this is the in I guess the center. Is this the center part of your city?
That was the because my town was sort of on a L shape with the garden down below.
Mm-hmm.
But all this is downstairs on a bookcase now. So, yeah, I guess it would be the center of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the
Mm-hmm.
iteration. That there's the first iteration of, or that bridge was a bridge before it became a dock.
Okay.
I changed it up a bit when I made it to that. I guess I still had the bridge too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I like how you implemented the lighthouse like as like a centerpiece of the city right here. It's not sitting on the beach somewhere or something like that. You got it right there,
Yeah, because I have a waterfall going down to the garden, so
right.
That's why I popped that lighthouse there.
Mm-hmm.
But then I put the Ninjago lighthouse on there too, or like in front of there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like competing lighthouses for a while.
Right. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So this is the actually inside of the doggy daycare. Okay. This is the second floor.
Where he's taking a nap. And that's actually the Friends vet set, but I enclosed it because they're all facades. Oh, it looks like one of the counters is missing. Oh, and I tiled the floor too. So, but yeah, that's where they take their naps.
Okay.
They're doggy bunk beds.
Okay. All right. So, what type of feel were you going for when you're doing the interior? Because I'm looking at this interior and it's quite unique. It's quite very detailed.
Yeah, I like to cover up all the studs, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just used the tiles that I had. Those gold tiles. I mean, I couldn't think of anything else to use the gold tiles for, so made beds out of them and finished the floor with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first floor. Dog food flooring. There was some bowls there, but I don't know what happened to the bowls. But the food's laying on the ground. And there's also a little corner there where the bad dogs go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doggy jail, huh?
And underneath the stairs, there's some lockers too. You can't see those.
Okay. That's the outside of the doggy daycare. Doggy, yeah,
Back there.
right? Yeah, I like it. I like it.
He looks like the cat on Ninjago.
Yeah. Let's see here. Alrighty. So this is the haunted house you briefly were describing, right? And you said that this was an inspiration from the I guess how much is that haunted house now? You said about 350 now, right?
I Yeah, I mean, when I looked a couple years ago, people were wanting 350 for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I used some of the pieces from the Scooby Doo set, like the top, that purple piece on the top, and the purple pieces are basically some of it's from Scooby Doo. In the what do you call it? The greenhouse thing is from Scooby Doo, but the rest is, and I mostly made it. The bottom part especially is all plates.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't take any pictures of the inside of it, but there is a video of it.
Okay. I definitely wanna check it out. Definitely check it out. Definitely want to see the inside. Yeah. Hmm. So here's the brick tubers land here. Is this is your clubhouse?
Yep, Bricktubers Clubhouse. Because they sent us a little, some pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little piece of a clubhouse. I
Right.
guess in the ping pong table. Ping pong table came with it,
Mm-hmm.
and the challenge was to make it into your own clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have a contest later at the beginning of the year, I think.
Yeah.
And so that's my Bricktubers Clubhouse.
All right. Looks nice. Looks nice. Definitely look. Yeah. It's I'm still trying to figure out which direction I'm gonna go. Kind of know. So, but you get a lot of other projects that are in the way first. So, but I need to get cracking on my version of the BookTubers Clubhouse. But yeah, this is yeah, you got the pool table in there and everything. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's the same style pool table that was in the detective's office, I think.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
made it red instead of green.
Mm-hmm.
Gracie's barking.
Very nice touch. Very nice touch. And there's Richard.
That's Richard's office, which is from the Big Bang Theory, of course.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
added a few more signs,
Mm-hmm.
like the Red Wing and the anger management, which I thought was appropriate for Richard's office.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Very nice touch. Very nice touch. So, what mark are we looking at here?
That is the Lego store. The facade came in one of the sets. I think it was like the city square or something similar. I don't remember the name of it. Town square. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a facade, so I finished it off because I don't like facades. I think I already mentioned that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's you want the rest of it. So, with you saying that, did you get the new? What is it? The winter train station?
No, I did not.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You'd have finished that because that I mean, it has the whole back out. I mean, you see the front, but the whole back is out. So I mean, you would definitely have to finish that.
And there's also the issue of the train. Just having a piece of train track, like, what am I gonna do with that? But yeah, I did not get that.
Okay. Okay.
And also, I on- I only use money that I make selling on Bricklink to buy what I want, you know. So
Yeah.
and that doesn't fit. That set did not fit into my Lego buy, you know,
Right. Yeah.
budget,
Yeah.
or you want to call it a budget, not really a
Yeah.
budget.
Like you say, you buy it and you don't have a real train track set up, you know, and you're there with one rail, holding on to one rail, no train to, you know, to go through. So yeah. So the mark on the left, what are we looking at? It looks very, very detailed. Um,
Okay, that's the
uh,
apartment that's above the post office. Um,
okay.
Underneath it, there's a post office, and then there's 2 floors above the post office. That's an apartment, and that's the living part of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath the stairs is a stove and refrigerator that you can't see, and
Mm-hmm.
and and then you have the little eating area, and that white thing is the sink.
Okay. Okay.
um,
Lots of lots of details. Very, very lots of details.
Yeah, and when I didn't realize it until I took this picture that the couch and chair sort of blend right into the floor.
It does. Yeah. Yeah. It does. That's pretty
I didn't
cool. That's
realize that.
cool. Yeah. Yeah. You got the pattern and everything blends right in. Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't like blend the couch right in, should I?
That's pretty cool. It looks good that way. It does. It looks good.
And that's the upstairs of the apartment, the bedroom and the bathroom and the little desk area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's
There's
the bathroom here. Yeah.
paintings on the wall too.
Okay. So this is a module. I mean, what inspired you to actually design this right here?
Actually, on the front of the apartment building are little lion heads, and that was I wanted to use those on the front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
So I sort of designed the whole building around the little lion heads, and
Okay.
then I put the post office on the bottom of it,
Okay. Okay.
because most apartments, you know, here have some kind of business or something underneath it.
Yeah.
See the lion heads? They got the flowers on top.
Right. Yeah. I see that. Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Wow.
Ziggy.
There's Ziggy hanging out, huh? Yeah, that's pretty. I like how I like I like how you put that together. That the modular style there. You know, you got the living quarters on top, and this is actually look like something that should be on a city block. You know, this is look like one of the Lego modulars. You know, because you got a little ebb and flow here.
Yeah, that one took me a little while to come up with because I kept running out of parts, of course,
Okay. Okay.
and I wanted to look different.
And here's the backside, well detailed as usual. Uh, your reputation precedes you, because you every looks like every build you got, you definitely go in full detail, even down to the backlight in here, with you got the nighttime lamps up here on the corners of the build here. Very nice touch, D. Very nice
Yeah.
touch.
The ladders for the fire escapes fell off, though. I see. The little hooks underneath the windows. There's ladders attached there for like fire escapes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow. Huh.
I didn't realize they fell off.
All right, that's another shot of it right there. You got your Lego shot there. Okay. What's the inside of this one here?
That's the post op
That's the
inside the
inside the
post
post
office.
office. Okay, okay, I see it.
Got
Yeah.
the mailboxes on the wall. And
Uh-huh. Well, you walk into this thing, it looks like the real post office. You got the mailboxes on the wall here, and that's a very nice touch. Details. It's all about details.
no people.
It's
Because
after
the
hours.
monitors are downstairs now, and I took all the sig figs out.
Mm-hmm.
So usually there's like they're all full of sig figs, but not when they're downstairs.
I got you, got you, got you.
My sig figs are eventually gonna go in my village up here, but I don't have them set out yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, what's tell me about this build you got here on the right here with the dino bones in its side.
That is my building for the research institute. I don't know if you remember that set. It was just there was no building. It was just a dinosaur and some scientists.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 scientists, I think it was. So I had to
Okay.
make a building for them. And I had another building originally, but it was like 16 by 32, I think, and it was really awkward and it didn't fit in my town. So I started over and made this one, and I made it. I designed it around the those tiles in the front that come from the I think the 18 set.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They look like a V like this, and I designed the whole building around those tiles because I wanted to use those tiles.
Oh, okay. 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 You truly have a vision. Something. Like I say something small like the tiles you said was the inspiration to actually build. That's having a very good vision. What floor are we looking at right now? And with the
That's
wood tiles, I say with the wood tiles.
Yeah, that's the second floor of the research institute. She's over there working on the dino egg there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we don't know what's in that egg, but I call it a dino egg, but you don't know what's in there.
Okay.
Comes from outer space.
Ah. Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know.
All right.
Yeah, and I put some jumpers on there for him to stand on too. But and that's the back of the building, so you
Okay.
have steps that go up
Mm-hmm.
upstairs. And on top there was a observatory up there, but I took it off to redo it. So just the bottom of the observatory is there because I didn't like how it looked, so I wanted to redo it, and it's not back up there yet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right, and this is the front part
Yeah,
of the build. Okay.
and those are the black and red and gray tile.
Mm-hmm.
That's that I made into a diamond. That's what I wanted to. That's what I designed the whole building around those because I wanted to use those like that.
Okay. Okay. And you said it was part of the you said the A team set?
A team
Oh, the
dimensions.
yeah, the dimensions, right? The Lego dimension set. Right, right. Oh, okay, I can see it. Oh, yeah, that's quite the vision. Something simple as that to creating something as large as on that magnitude that you have. That's quite a vision there. That is. Wow.
And then I use those round window pieces to to showcase the dinosaurs.
Very nice touch. You about the details, D. I tell you that. It's about the details, and you nailing every last one of them.
For some reason, I'm really good at details with Lego, but uh, uh, I I'm not really a detail-oriented person, believe it or not, for Lego.
Well, that's probably all of us here. You know, this is our getaway. So, all right. So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. Was the this boardwalk is just, yeah, I'm just stuck on it because it's one. I know it takes time because you have a lot of pieces that go into it, but it's just, and we're talking about details again. Um, so walk me through with the beginning steps of you actually creating this and seeing the vision and actually mapping it out.
Well, first I made the building that's sitting back there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, wow, I need a dock to go with this building. So then I just put it on the front part originally, and then I made another piece for the Ninjago boat, Destiny's Bounty, I think it's called, to dock. Well, you can't really dock that boat, but for it to park, it's parked next to it anyway. And then I'm thinking, okay, now the whole dock has to go all the way down. It's taking a lot of those log bricks, I tell you, in the little round ones in between. I've had to order them like 3 or 4 times, and I still need more. But it goes all the way down, probably 4 or 5 feet. All the way down to the Ninjago City.
Wow, this is really, really phenomenal. And like when I see this this little hut that you build on this dock here, on this boardwalk here, it looks like the one off of the Ninjago City box, even down to detail. I mean, you really nailed this mock that
I
down to the
didn't realize there was one like that on the box.
Yeah, it's in the background of it, like the windows and stuff like that. It's like a couple of them.
I think I used the model off Lego Worlds that I was trying to target. It didn't come off exactly the same, but that's what I was trying to go for, is one that I saw on Lego Worlds.
Right. Yeah, you definitely nailed it. It blends right in with that Fisher Shack. It blends right in.
Yeah, I really like the fishing store.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that set. I'm gonna gotta do some more landscaping. But yeah, I got a lot of water work to do too. I don't have any base plates yet, so.
So you're gonna take this whole set and you're gonna lay the water in front of it and do the tile and everything. Okay.
I want to put water underneath the dock, and yeah, it's gonna take a lot of base plates probably. I don't know.
Okay.
And I have the lamp post sitting there too. I'm gonna put up there somewhere along there somehow. Still working on it.
That had to take some time putting this dock work together.
Oh yeah. and I had to do it so it would stay together too. I have a lot of plates holding it together too. On the side. I mean, it's sticking to the my because I raised those up and stuck them to the brackets, but on the other side I had to hold them together with a lot of plates.
Okay. So tell me about this mock here on the left here.
That started out as those, what's it called? The something prison breakout or something like that. And I just didn't like it, so I redid it, did them, and then they turned into market stalls. Okay. And originally I was gonna just use it as a gate going to my garden. Then it evolved into this market square thing.
Okay. That's that is that is creative. Like you take, because like you said, this was like a breakout prison set, man. I remember which one, but then to take that and to kind of put a twist on it and make it a market set. I mean, that's just that's very creativity right there.
Yeah,
That's some serious creativity.
it's evolution.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My ideas evolve after time usually. It always starts with something though. I have something that I want to um design around something else,
Hmm.
And by the time we get to Philly, all those market stalls are going to be have stuff in them. They all don't have stuff in them right now, but
Yeah, yeah. You make it look busy, like a real market space.
no,
And I'm sure you're not going to disappoint. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in Philly.
my headphones are going dead here. I hope I don't. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hopefully it doesn't go kooky.
Oh, okay, okay. Running out of juice, huh?
Yeah, they were charging all day too. What the heck? Maybe they weren't. That that came about because I wanted to use that base plate that I got from somebody.
Uh-huh.
That raised up base plate.
Yeah, yeah, and you made it work. So so you used the base plate. Tell me what ideas. Tell me which way you were going with this.
uh, it's a temple, like all the other ones are temples.
Okay.
Um, and I, I don't know. I just it was just all trial and error because I wanted to use that particular
Hmm.
raised up base plate to make something, and I wanted to be fit into my Asian. I don't know if it's really Asian style. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
Get it into my new town, new village, and it it was a lot of trial and error, and I don't know. I like how it turned out.
Yeah, it looks it fits right into your city and your dock and right into your Asian theme. Um, so Ninjago was kind of one of the I kind of got the Ninjago bug. I like the Asian theme myself, and found myself collecting a lot of the sets. And some of these sets that you're showing right now, and I have, but you took it a step further and kind of put the extravagance essence on these builds here. Tell me about this garden you have
Wow, it looks really dusty.
here.
How do you get the dust off that? I don't know.
You get a
Well,
fan and blow that stuff off.
it started with the Temple of Irjitsu. I
Hmm.
really liked that set.
Hmm.
And then I made that Chinese restaurant out of another Ninjago set. I don't remember what it was called. I think it was some kind of city set or something.
Hmm.
And I redid it and made it a Chinese restaurant. There's a restaurant on the bottom and then there's a living space on top.
Okay.
And there's an outdoor seating area that you can't see. But
Hmm.
but it all started with the Temple of Airjitsu. Then I put the garden in the middle, which I spent a lot of time making flowers.
Okay.
Um, and then I got the Ninjago Lighthouse, and so I reset how the buildings, the two buildings that came with the Airjitsu set. I reset
Hmm.
the blue one. I moved it so I could put the um, lighthouse over there.
Okay.
But before that, I added the water in the there's two water things here. There's a one with a fountain over here, and then
Hmm.
the area with the Airjitsu bridge.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I just really like that set, and that's what inspired me do the whole thing. There's also a waterfall there, and when I had my other town up here, there was a river going back there,
Hmm.
which drained down to the waterfall. But that's not there at the moment.
Okay, okay, a little reconstruction.
Yeah, the waterfall is still there, so it looks kind of silly, but whatever.
I got you, got you. Okay.
And I was trying to figure out how to connect my garden to the city. It'll be uh the village and the dock up above.
Hmm.
I think I might be using that one set that has the bridge.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. The fall of the master. Yeah, yeah.
This was a
Okay.
picture before I moved my modulars downstairs. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. So you're bringing this whole entire layout to Philly, plus
I,
more. I guess you know.
I probably won't bring the Ninjago City because it's huge and
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
area to bring. But I want to try to bring the garden and the rest of it with the dock and everything.
Okay.
Um, I just gotta figure out how to creatively pack it. I mean, I can carry the garden because it's on its own board thingy.
Hmm.
Uh, that's my roller rink.
All right. Tell us what inspired your roller rink.
That is the roller rink that I went to when I was young.
Hmm.
Except it was tan instead of gray, but I like
Hmm.
the.
Okay.
And I wanted to do something different, so I used a whole bunch of uh, bricks with the studs on the side and a ton of little tiles
Okay.
for texture.
Yeah.
You know, and I and it's really I mean, it's almost exactly the same as the roller rink of my youth too. So
Okay. What do you have inside this mop?
didn't I didn't I put pictures of the inside?
I don't think you did.
I thought I did because it has all the sig figs roller skating too.
Okay.
A lot of sig figs roller skating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you know what you did, but the quality of it was very dim, so I didn't use it.
Yeah, there
It's
was
my fault.
one. I might have included the blacklight one too instead of I don't know.
Okay, I could see your Unikitty collection in the back.
Oh yeah, I don't have the sick one because that one is way too expensive.
Hmm.
I have most of the ones that came in sets, and I put the little girl from the Ninjago in there with them too.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, they make a good set together. Mhm. Very well done, D. Very well done. You did not disappoint. Very, yeah, it was great to see your creativity. Um, you know,
Yeah, it was
my
fun.
computer
Thanks for
doing
having
something. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All about showing the mocks, the artists, and learning about the artists is what I'm about. And I appreciate you definitely coming on. Definitely coming on.
How do you
So,
keep it to an hour like that? That's pretty good.
yeah, yeah. One more question before I let you go. So, what would you say to, I guess, the incoming K fall or T fall? What wisdom would you give them?
Uh, just to be yourself. If you're not a jerk, be yourself. And go with the flow, and you know, just find your tribe and go with it. especially if it's I don't know. Just find what you like and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't have said that. Don't. Yeah, don't be a Richard. There you go.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, folks. Wanted to thank everybody for watching on the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. Our guest tonight is Spirit Particles. If you missed it, you definitely want to go back and take a look, see, and look through the mocks, because the woman is very, very, very talented. And Dee is about details. She's about details all the time. So you definitely want to take a look. So we'll be back next Monday at 9 with a new guest. I'm not gonna say who, but you definitely come back at 9 on Monday. On Wednesday, 9 o'clock, is the DMV Brick Bros. Definitely stop by for that one. No More's last show will be Wednesday. Yeah, we all miss No More. And he ain't even gone yet, but we miss him. So definitely stop by, because that is his last show, and we're going to send my man off in style. Catch the Saturday streams, of course. You know, you always get the Saturdays. You got Who's Your Stream on Fridays. Check those folks out. All right. I bid you peace, love, and Lego. Have a good evening, everybody.
Me.
Bye, D.